Hey guys, it's your coach Greg D here, back with another video, and today I want to talk about a topic that I've been dealing with a lot in my personal development over the last few days, from reading The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, and I've also been seeing a lot of it on Facebook as far as people I know, people I don't know. Um, so I kind of want to talk about it and bring it to you, share my what I'm thinking about right now in hopes that it can help you out in some way. So here we go. The thing that I want to talk about with this is not settling for mediocrity. And what I mean by this is I see a lot of people lately that they want to reach a certain goal. They want to become a certain person. They want to change their lives in a more positive fashion, but they always have excuses. And when it comes to that, if you are interacting with me and you want to reach a certain goal, but you are not taking the actions to get to that place, then I'm going to believe the actions as opposed to what you are saying. So, for example, if you are telling me that you want to lose 30 pounds, but yet your fingers are covered with, let's say, chocolate from a Twinkie or crumbs from a bag of Doritos, I'm going to believe your fingers. I'm not going to believe the words that are coming out of your mouth. Really, when I see that and when I hear this, it's frustrating for me because, granted, we are all human, but really, it's frustrating because if you know that these are the things that you want, then you need to take the actions to get there. You need to take these little bitty steps. Even, you have to realize that these little steps can, over time, consistently, will be compounded into the results that you want. So you have to stop with the excuses. I mean, if you really want to change, you have to be able and you have to be willing to sacrifice some things. You have to be willing to put the hard work into it to get to the place that you want to be. Whether it is, like I said, if you want to lose the 30 pounds, or if you want to move up in your career, or if you want to just better yourself and have an overall feeling of enlightenment, you have to stop settling for mediocrity. Jim Rohn, in a quote, says, being ordinary is easy. Being extraordinary is the challenging part, because if it was easy, everyone would do it. I know that sounds so cliche, but if you really want to be extraordinary in your life and you don't want to settle for mediocrity, you don't want to settle for second best, if you want to be number one, if you want to have the best for you, if you want to have the best for your family, for your friends, for your support group, for just your overall environment and your life, then you need to work hard. Yes, there are some people that are quote unquote luckier than others, but when it comes down to that too, I mean, some of the most successful people that you can think of work their asses off every day. They're busting their butts to get where they want to be because they know that's where they want to be. They don't want to settle for mediocrity. They don't want to settle for second best. They've gotten a taste of how awesome it is. They've gotten a taste of those results from the hard work, from the consistency, from the patience, from the determination, and they are not going to go back to the life that they once knew. So I want to challenge you to start thinking that way, to think about this, because if you are tired, always tired of where you are in life, or if you are tired with your surroundings, whether it be your job, your family, your friends, your whatever the case is in your environment, then I challenge you to do something about it. Don't make any more excuses. Get off your ass and do something about it. You have to realize that if you want something that is extraordinary in your life, you have to be willing to sacrifice some things. You have to be willing to work your ass off to get it. It may not be right away. It may not be a quick fix. You may not get it in a week, in a month, 6 months, or even a year. But over time, if you are consistent with it, you will, let's say, break the proverbial dam, and then the flood will come through, and you will notice how all of these things in your life are changing. All of your things will sort of tend to I'm trying to think of the right way to explain it, but they'll seem to make sense, and you'll notice that things are like, it's like a epiphany almost. It's like, oh, that's where, that's how it goes. Because once you are able to fix and work hard and get the results you want in one aspect of life, eventually that kind of confidence and that kind of positive energy and that momentum will trickle down into the other aspects of your life until you have everything changed. I'm not talking about just health and fitness here. I'm talking about overall, like I said, if you're talking about relationships or family or career or school or whatever it is, you have to be willing to work hard. You're going to have to make some sacrifices. You're going to have to say, you're going to have to say no sometimes to when your friends want to go out and get plastered and, just want to have a good time. You're going to have to say no sometimes. But those little things are the difference between being where you are right now and being that person that you've wanted to be for the last, who knows? I mean, it could vary, but it could be, that person that you've wanted to be for the last year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. So do it. Do whatever you need to. Do whatever it takes. You have to be willing to work hard. That's all I'm saying. It gets me so fired up and so pumped up. But if you don't want to have that mediocre life anymore, if you want to start, feeling the joy and happiness of success, whatever that means to you in your own personal life, then you have to make sacrifices. You have to work hard. So with that, guys, that's today's video. Like I always say, where there's a will, there's a way, and I'll see you guys soon.